Let the counterattack begin. Up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Captain Tsubasa 2018, episode 25, titled Counterattack on Fire. And man, Nerdigans, if this recap is going to give us any indication of what's in store for episode 25, I am totally down for this shit. So, about the 40-second mark, we start chapter 42's adaptation of the manga. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so I gotta start off by talking about this soundtrack, especially at the 1 minute, 19 second mark, because I love what David Productions did here. So, David Productions already utilizes their soundtrack enough, because Captain Tsubasa's soundtrack is just amazing. But here in particular, it's awesome because what they're doing here with this piano here, and this is when, as you know, Misaki is playing against Sawada, it's just amazing. It's what it basically symbolizes is that there's something wrong with Misaki, that his injury, he's still feeling that pain. And I love it. I am living for it. No! Okay, so David Productions, why did you do this? All right, and for those of you that gave me a lot of shit for giving My Hero Academia hell this last week, which I don't understand why you guys are saying it's the best episode in season 3. It's not the best animated episode of season 3. Best voice acting, yes. Best soundtrack, Best writing, yeah, but not best animation. I'm sorry. There's been better animated episodes in season 3. As much as I love Bakugo, and I do, I'm sorry. That animation was very underutilized. You can stop. Just stop with that shit. Anyways, this bothers me right here. This is when Tsubasa says, I must be worthy of Misaki's fighting spirit. I must get a goal at all costs. Like, if you look in the manga, there's a cool-ass background. David Productions, why did you put that here? Especially since we're going into the opening song. And the thing that frustrates me the most about this is usually at the final frame before going into the opening song, they usually do something cool, like an oil painting kind of style animation. So I'm really confused on why you guys didn't do that. I don't understand why. David Productions, please explain this to me. Why did you not do that? And I know I'm being anal about this, but I'm looking at this manga panel, and I'm looking at, the frame, and I'm just like, huh? You just did it at the end of the recap! Like, ugh. Anyway, let's get back to, this is the opening song, and then let's get to after the opening song. Okay. I love how they're doing this with the flashbacks and this is when Sawada, and this is at about the 3 minute, starting at the 3 minute 25 second mark, and they're talking about, and Sawada is saying that, Misaki's injury is my fault. Thank you for muting the color palette, because something that really pissed me off in My Hero Academia this past week in the animation is that, when they went to the flashbacks, when Studio Bones went to Bakugo and Midoriya's flashbacks, the color palette was still bright. I was like, huh? Why would you keep a bright color palette in the flashbacks like that? This is what I'm talking, this is much better. Because in My Hero Academia, I was like, this doesn't make sense unless you're going to make the more, darker parts of the flashback a lot darker and muted. This to me makes sense. God, Studio Bones really frustrated me this weekend. And I can't believe people are saying that's the best episode of season 3. It is not. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. That is not the best episode of season 3. Voice acting and writing, yes. The animation, no. But god damn it, this is how you do a flashback, you dumbasses. Misaki's injury! Oh my god, it's just something I love that David Productions is doing animation-wise. It's just these injuries, how they're animated is just amazing, and how they're feeling the pain and shit is just awesome. And this is at the 3 minute, 35 second mark when Misaki feeling the pain going on up in his leg, and I just love it. Oh my god, I love it so much. And this is something that, and I think David Productions, are out to prove that this past week's episode of My Hero Academia was shit. That you guys are doing it better. Because I just don't understand why people are saying it's the best episode of season 3. It's not. It's not. I'm sorry. My little Bakugo, I'm sorry. You were not, that was not the best episode of season 3. I have to keep saying that because it's not. Slow motion. Okay, so the passing is really nice. I'm just like thinking, okay, we're not seeing, you know, like kick-ass animation techniques here. I'm going to be patient on this before I start ranting on you, David Productions. But then, that 4-minute, 21-second mark. Oh, the negative contrast in the Coliseum! I just, you know, the negative contrast is in the, you know, in the audience of the Coliseum, and it's like symbolizing Tsubasa's focus, basically. And I love it! Oh my god, David Productions, this is what I'm talking about. You motherfuckers, you My Hero Academia fanboys, you want to know what good animation is? And this is good animation. Oh, we got another one when Misaki kicked the ball, or just about to kick the ball. And he felt the pain! Oh my god, I love these injuries! Holy shit, I love the injuries, how they're animated up in here. Oh my god, David Productions, I just cannot wait till we get to the high school arc. Or not the high school, the middle school arc. The middle school arc is full of injury greatness, just wait. Yes! That's 4-minute 36-second mark! There's the golden line! Thank you! I was about to give David Productions shit for not having a golden ball, you know, a golden soccer ball. But I'll take this. And I love this frame because you not only do you have the golden line for the ball, for the, you know, the ball's trajectory, but you got Tsubasa and Misaki in the frame. Oh my god, I love this frame so much. Oh my god, I love it. I would love this. I would totally take this frame and put it on my wall. I would. I would totally do that. Oh, I love this frame. This frame is so beautiful. Dude, I love this frame. You can do it, Tsubasa! You can do it! Aaron Rodgers can do it! You can do it too, Tsubasa! Oh my god, the animation for when Tsubasa, like right before Tsubasa was gonna shoot, and we had this, you know, the little split screen of Waka Shimizu, and this was like at the 5-minute 40-second mark. Oh my god, that was so cool! Oh my god, and then like hell, even Sawada catches up at the 5-minute 44-second mark. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. Like the animation we see in here is animation that could have been in the Bakugo versus Midoriya fight, and it would have been so much cooler. Like, ugh, it just frustrates me that people are giving me shit for for harping on how bad oh my god, what's the word? How lackluster and uninspiring the animation is in the Deku versus Bakugo fight. When I'm looking at this and it's like, this animation should be there. Why is it not there, Studio Bones? It would look so cool. Holy shit! Wakashimizu's kick at the 6-minute 8-second mark. Holy shit! When he turned his body 180 degrees. Oh my god, that was so cool! Oh my god, this is the kind of stuff I've been wanting to see animated, and it looks awesome! Oh my god! Why aren't more people watching this anime? And also, why isn't this shit in Boku no Hero Academia Season 3? Like, what? Ugh. For those of you that are watching, that watched the Captain Tsubasa 2018 and watched My Hero Academia, especially this last week's episode, you guys probably understand my frustration of why I don't like that episode. Well, I don't like the animation in that episode because this animation should have been here. Been in that episode. It's just annoying. I'm sorry I'm comparing this to My Hero Academia, but it just makes me, because people are giving me so much shit for not liking the animation. I'm like, I'm so spoiled by this, and I want this in my Hero Academia anime. I don't want the shit that Studio Bones is giving me right now. I love the blue and the red backgrounds for Tsubasa and Wakashimizu, but I love how that slow motion was going. This was like the 6-minute 20, I think it was 6-minute 19, 6-minute 20-second mark in particular, where Wakashimizu's hair is like in slow motion. I'm like thinking, oh my god, this could be a hair ad. Oh my god, the sliding tackle still looks cool. Like, I know we saw the sliding tackle, was it last week? Yeah, I think it was last week we saw the sliding tackle. God, it still looks fucking cool though. So, 7-minute 44-second, we get to the Miwa flashback, and this is Misaki and Kojiro's flashback. And again, this is shot in Cinemax style. And the thing that, and I'm sorry, I gotta talk about I'm gonna include a little tangent on My Hero Academia here, because I think David Productions is trying to show trying to show Studio Bones this is how flashbacks are done. Because notice here that even though they do have a bright color palette here, they do, but it's muted and shot in a Cinemax style. It's a lot more muted because, again, in this past week's episode of My Hero Academia, the flashback, and I had a huge problem with this, is that in what Studio Bones did was they like kept the bright color palette. They didn't even bother to try and mute it at all. And again, as I said earlier, like, if they would have, like, they could, and the thing is that frustrated me the most, is they could have, like, done this as a symbolic meaning, where they could have had, like, you know, the little Deku and Bakugo, flashbacks, like, bright for the happier times, and then, like, the darker flashbacks, like, in a more darker color palette for the, like, darker times, but they didn't even do that, and that really pissed me off. But like, notice again, but going back to Captain Tsubasa 2018, look at this right here. You still got a sense, if Studio Bones didn't want to go the symbolic route, which is very disappointing because they could have done that, it would have been cool. Look what David Productions is doing for Captain Tsubasa 2018. Notice that it's still a muted color palette. It's still muted, but you still got the bright color palette going on in this flashback. And, oh god, it just frustrates me. I don't know why people are giving me so much shit when David Productions is totally proven to use Studio Bones. You could still have a bright color palette and still have it like in a cinematic flashback style. And that's the way you're supposed to do it. Dumbasses at Studio Bones. OMG, I love the cheesy 80s music. This is so great. You notice something that David Productions did, and like you really notice it at like the 8-minute, like 20-second mark in particular, and this is when Hyoga is starting to play, and this is still in the flashback, is that David Productions is utilizing that soundtrack once again to show a contrast between Kojiro and Misaki, and I love it! Like, Misaki, you had like this really cute, cheesy 80s music, and I love it. And then with Kojiro, the harder music came, the rock music came, the guitar came, and it was great. I love it. This is what I mean by like going above and beyond and giving us art. Like, oh, I just can't. God, Studio Bones just really pissed me off this week, fam. You guys have no idea. And it wasn't, again, voice acting was perfect in My Hero Academia. It's not the voice actor's fault. It's not the writer's fault. It's the animation and the soundtrack's fault. For those that are curious, the flashback ends at the 8-minute 32-second mark, and it was perfect. And the transition back was perfect as well. And again, notice when we go back to real time, or present time, the color palette is bright again, so you could tell the difference between the flashback and what's the main story. See that, Studio Bones? If you're watching Captain Tsubasa 2018, you're getting a little bit of an art lesson. Oh my god, that 9-minute 10-second mark. That background. I don't think we've seen a background like this before in this anime. Oh my god, David Productions! Woo! You guys went all out on this one. This was nice. Seeing Wakabayashi's glove get blown off was just so cool. So, I guess we're not going to get the commentary on that, but that's okay because the visuals were enough. So, about the 9-minute 32-second mark, we finished chapter 42's adaptation and go into chapter 43, and Wow, David Productions, I am loving what you guys are doing. This is beautiful. This is amazing. Like, yeah, the only thing I wish they would have done better was just like that background for Tsubasa before the opening song. It's just, oh, that just irks me. But other than that, like, this episode so far, and, you know, Chapter 42's adaptation in general, is really, really nice. Like, yeah, there could have been a couple of more things, like when, oh my god, when Wakabayashi caught the first goal earlier on, like, we could have done a little bit more with that, but other than that, I got nothing to complain about. This episode is really good so far. And this David Productions is showing you, Studio Bones, how shit is done. I'm telling you right now, they are showing you motherfuckers over at Studio Bones, and also, I'm going to include you on this, Studio Period. I haven't watched Black Clover yet, but I'm going to include you in on this anyway, Studio Period. They're showing you how shit is done. But anyway, let's get to Chapter 43's adaptation of the manga and see if they could still, see if David Productions could keep it up. Wakabayashi, this ain't nothing for you, man. There's a striker that's gonna break your hand with his kicks, so this is nothing. I love that right before the commercial break that Hyoga does his victory pose. That was a nice touch. That was good placement, David Productions. Like, I was gonna say, you could have done it like right after Hyoga kicked the goal, but I kind of like this more. Okay, so this is like at the 10-minute, like starting at the 10-minute 36-second mark when Roberto's having his inner monologue. I really love it. I love the background for it. It's so, this blue is so beautiful, and like the lighting that's on it is just gorgeous, and oh, I fucking love it. This is so perfect. I love it. I see what you're doing, David Productions! Oh, that is sneaky! Oh, they are showing some contrast. So basically what they're doing here, and this is, and you can see it, especially at the 10-minute 44-second mark, is like the background. So for Nikatsu, they have the blue, like, heavenly background. And then, meanwhile, Miwa, like, with Hyoga Sawada Wakashimizu, has the orange hell background. I see what you're doing here, David Productions, and I love it. You're doing good and evil, angels and devils, heaven and hell, and I love it. I love it. Like, why? Again, Studio Bones! Studio Period! Why aren't you doing this more with your animation? You could, especially like this in particular, you could have done this with Bakugo and Deku. Oh my god! You could have done this similar, you could have had like, oh my god, during, I could picture, and I think I mentioned it in my, my live reaction for, this past week's episode of My Hero Academia for the Bakugo Deku fight. They could have had like, Bakugo with like an orange aura. Like, if I didn't, I should have said it. Bakugo, like, in an orange aura, and, like, Deku in, like, a blue aura, and, like, have him go at it. It would have looked so cool! Oh, David Productions is just totally trolling you, Studio Bones. I think that's what's happening. I think David Productions is officially trolling you guys over at Studio Bones. Oh, that 10-minute 47-second mark. Look at that orange with the purple. I gotta talk about Studio Period for a second. Remember when we saw Asta with his demon aura? That's what I wanted. Orange with the, instead of like this purple shit, give me that orange mixed with the purple and or orange with black. Kind of like with this, or yeah, it's more orange with purple in this. But like, I want like mixture of color like this. That would look so cool for Asta. Oh my god, Roberto's inner monologue is just animated so beautifully. Oh my god, I just am in love with this. Holy shit. This animation is just amazing. Ooh, I love what they're doing here. And this is like at the 11-minute, like 15-second mark. And they're talking, this is what Roberto's talking about in terms of their team, overall team strength. I love that they went from the blue for Nikatsu and then up to show, because Miwa is stronger in team strength, and it has like the purple up there. I kind of wish they would have went with the orange, because that would have been really cool. It kind of would have like symbolized rapture and shit. but I'll just take it. David Productions, why? Why did you not do, this is like at the, I know this video is getting long, but there's so much to talk about in this episode. Well, at the 12-minute 28 or 27-28 mark, David Productions, why didn't you do a cool back rub for Hyoga when he said, I won't let them, I've thrown away my pride for the skull. I won't let them have it their way. Why did you do like the orange with like the purple? Like we had earlier. Like that would have been so cool. Like, or like have like the tiger or something. Like symbolize that shit. Come on, David Productions, you're better than this. You know what I've been loving about this episode of Captain Tsubasa so far the most? Nothing has been skipped in the writing! Oh my god, this writing has been fantastic this week. Whoa, I think it's been like a good couple of weeks. Well, last week there was only maybe 1 or 2 things skipped. But, man, I think the writing has really improved over the past couple of weeks. Oh my god, the soundtrack for when Misaki shoots the ball to Tsubasa, which, David Productions, why is it not gold? Why? Oh, I've been asking for that for like how many weeks have I been asking just for a gold ball? For when Misaki, I know we got it earlier, but that was just for trajectory. I just want the ball to be gold when Misaki passes it to Tsubasa. But no, let me get back on track here with the soundtrack, though. I love the change in the soundtrack right now. It's just, whoa, it's so good. It's like building up this tension like perfectly. Oh my god. This background at the 14-minute, 55-second mark, or 55-second mark. Where was this earlier? You could have used it earlier for the fighting spirit, but with different colors, but whatever. No, okay, scratch out that last opinion about it being used earlier. This background here, or this frame in general at the 14-minute, 58-second mark, that should have been used at I think it was like the 1-minute, 43 or 44-second mark. Why did you not use that there? This is the one I was looking for earlier. Oh my god, David Productions, why did you do that? Why? Why did you do that? This would have been so perfect. Correct me if I'm wrong. For when Tsubasa was talking about, getting a goal from Misaki's fighting spirit and shit, wouldn't have that been perfect? That would have been so perfect. You could have just used the same frame. David Productions, just why did you do that? Oh, why did you do that, David Productions? I would have forgiven you for using the same frame. Fuck, you could have put in a different, you could have just kept the same, kept the same face and just used that background. I just wanted that background there, and you could keep the animation style. Like, Jesus Christ, David Productions. My God, that was a huge fail on your part. Seriously, that was a major fail that you didn't put that in the 1-minute, 43-second mark. The overhead kick! The multi-angle overhead kick! Oh my god, and at that 15-minute, 8-second mark, if you pause it there, oh my god, it looks so fucking cool! Oh my god! There's the Falcon! There's the Falcon! Oh my god! Like, so you can definitely see it like at between the 15-8-minute second mark and the 15-minute 10-second mark, you can see the Falcon! It's the Falcon kick! Oh my god! And also the animation for this is just, oh my god, it is so beautiful. Oh my god! Holy shit, first of all, Wakashimizu caught that. Second of all, the soundtrack for this is just amazing. Wakabayashi for the win! And this is at the 15-minute 49-second mark. He just baited you! He just baited you. And by the way, I'm totally used to Hyoga's voice actor now. Like, either he's gotten better or I've just gotten used to it, but I like Hyoga's voice actor, for those of you that were curious. Oh my god, this frame of Wakabayashi kicking at like the 16-minute 34-second mark looks so goddamn cool. Dude, even Wakabayashi, wait, did I say Wakabayashi? No. I meant Wakashimizu, sorry. Even Wakashimizu at the 16-minute 40-second mark looks so goddamn cool! Why can't we get this in my My Hero Academia studio, Bones! Oh my god, this entire scene is animated so beautifully! It's in the oil painting style! It's so beautiful! I swear, Nerdigans, we are so spoiled by David Productions! I love you guys over at David Productions! I love you! Oh my god, how Tsubasa got that goal! Holy shit, this whole fucking sequence! Oh my god! But like when Tsubasa was about to kick it, like when his foot hit the ball, there was that stop, that break, and then like that color change. And it was just so freaking cool! Oh my god! Oh, David Productions definitely went all out this week. Oh, this episode ain't even over, and I know they went all out this week. Oh my god, I'm starting to think I think this might be the best episode of 2018 now. Holy shit. This might be best episode of the season. This really might be, because the writing's perfect, the soundtrack's perfect, the animation is definitely above and beyond. Holy shit, oh my god, this episode is just beautiful. Okay, there are some lines skipped. Where is it? This part was skipped. Well done, everyone. Tsubasa, Wakabayashi, Misaki, tell me about your injuries. I will be alright. Me too. I will be able to play during the extra time. Okay, understood. Now, the three of you will receive medical treatment. Everyone else get some rest. Yes, that part was completely skipped. Let's see. Then, are you alright? This is with Misaki. I will be alright, coach. That part was skipped. And then, like, the start of Wakabayashi's treatment was supposed to be, it's painful, Wakabayashi. That part was skipped. And then Roberto was supposed to show up and say, let me see this leg, Tsubasa. Roberto. And that's all the stuff that's been skipped so far, but given the time constraints, I can understand why they're skipped, because they're just minor things. So I'll give David, considering what we've gotten so far this week, I will definitely give David Productions a pass. So at about the 20-minute, like 51 second mark, we're going to chapter 44's adaptation of the manga, and it kind of puzzles me why. I feel like we kind of should have ended at chapter 43's, but okay, let's see how David Productions is going to end it. He said 40 degrees Celsius, which is wrong. It's supposed to be 35 degrees Celsius. Yeah, Wakabayashi will definitely catch that goddamn ball. You can't fuck with Wakabayashi like that. But David Productions, why are we doing this content now? I am very lost. I feel like we should have, like, done the setup for the, overtime and ended the episode there. Like, I'm just so confused on why I'm just gonna keep rolling with this, but I'm very confused on why we're doing this. This doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm down with, I see what you're doing, David Productions. You wanted, like, end it with, Wakabayashi staring down Hyoga. Okay, I see what you're trying to go for, and alright, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'll take it. But overall, this episode was beautiful. Oh my god, the writing except for the end, the writing was really good. I'm very curious what you guys think, especially about the end. Do you like the route that David Productions went with? I kind of like it because it's really getting me hyped. But and I like the animation for it because it's really, really cool. But at the same time, it's like I feel like they should have just set us up for overtime and ended with that, and like ended with like with the stare down or like the Mexican standoff kind of thing, and then start with overtime next week. But Oh well, I'm just gonna roll with it. Anyway, I'm very curious what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Twitch, Facebook, PlayStation Network, and Discord. All that's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!